All right, this is Y11 writing a linear equation from 2 points. All right, the previous assignment was writing a linear equation from a slope and a point. This time we have only 2 points, and if we remember here that a linear equation has slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, we need a slope and we need a y-intercept. So the last assignment, it gave us a slope, and then we had to solve for the y-intercept. So this time, we are going to have to practice finding both, because we need both of these items here. So if you need your steps to solve this, step 1, find slope. Step 2, find the y-intercept. All right, only 2 steps. Easier said than done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how step 1 looks. Step 1, how do we find... Oh, actually, let me reorganize this. And then find y-intercept. All right, step 1, finding the slope. This is actually what you practice on assignment Y2, finding the slope. So it's good review here. Let's stack the points on top of each other. 1, 8. And then we're going to subtract the y's. Y minus y, x minus x. So we got the y's. And yes, I'm going to go through the whole review here. The y's are these. 4 minus 8. So let's write that down. 4 minus 8. And then the x's are these. 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1, so that's negative 4 over negative 1. That's going to be a positive 4. Okay, we got our slope. Halfway there. Now we got to find the y-intercept. So that means we're going to use any point. And I'll show you. 0, 4 is one of our points. And now we know that slope equals 4. So x is 0, y equals 4. And definitely we got m equals 4. I should have written slope here. That makes more sense. So that we know it's 4. Okay, we got y equals mx plus b. Let's substitute those values in. Y is 4, m is 4, x is 0. Well, that makes it nice and easy because I know it's 4 times 0 is 0 plus b. So 4 equals b. Therefore, let's write the final answer. And final answer is going to be y equals m x plus b. M is 4. B is also 4. And there's your equation. All right. So what I'm actually going to do for this very first example is I'm going to solve for the y-intercept 2 different ways, because we are given 2 points, and then I use the first point there. Now I'm going to redo it using the second point where I'm going to use 1, 8. All right. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Let's use a point. 1, 8. Slope is still 4. So x is 1, y is 4. Oops, what am I? Y is 8 for this point. And then m is 4. So let's solve for the y-intercept. Y equals mx plus b. Y is 8. m is 4 and x is 1 plus b. 8 equals 4 times 1, 4. Subtract 4 on both sides, so that cancels out, and 8 minus 4 is 4 equals b. You can see that the y-intercept is exactly the same. If I use any point on this line, because it is on the same line, it's going to have the exact same y-intercept. So you have the freedom to choose which point you use. All right. And so I'm only going to do that for this very first example, because from now on, I'm just going to use a point to solve for the y-intercept. So let's look at another example here. We got a line passes through the points 3, -5, and 0, 7. So let's find the slope. Our points are 3, -5, 0, and 7. So let's subtract -5 minus 7 over 3 minus 0. That's -12 over 3, which is now -4. Okay, so we got m equals -4. We're going to need that information to find the y-intercept. So we're going to use a point. So might as well use 3, -5. You could use the other one with 0. It's probably easier because there's 0 in there. I'm just in autopilot mode, just going with whatever I saw first. Slope equals -4. So our point x value is 3 and the y value is -5. The slope is still -4. So we're going to use that information to solve for the y-intercept. So y here is -5 equals m is -4, x is 3 plus b. -4 plus -4 times 3 is -12. So let's add 12 to both sides. Cancel that out. -5 plus 12 is +7 equals b. So let's write our equation. And I don't want to scroll over, so I'm going to write it down here. Y equals mx plus b. M is -4 still. X. B is +7. And there's our equation. And you know what? Every other example is going to be exactly done the same way, regardless of what the numbers are. So please re-watch these two examples here. We got to be able to find the slope. That's our first skill. And then we're going to practice finding the y-intercept. Put it all together at the end. Rewatch this. This is a lot and this is heavy stuff. I remember teaching it last year. I remember how long it took for the students to get it, but it can be gotten. It might take you a long time to get, but it can be gotten. So there you go. Good luck on this.